JV and Alex Jokola tied for first yesterday. I saw the light follows by 3 seconds. Welcome back to the Thousandaire Radio channel, the channel that tunes into you, the Thousandaire. Hit that like button to help out the channel, please. And thank you. A wise man once said yesterday that generosity plants the seeds of prosperity. What is this? I took it too slow. I was trying to be too careful. All over Liberty's face. Let's clean this up and get things popping. After all, I got some pondering to do. Grand Cannoli says, this is one of the most entertaining channels I've seen in a while. Holy cow, I'm subscribed. That name. This next comment really fired up my ponder. Nick Fortier writes, all about the hustle. Don't waste your time earning the minimum. You need to live. That comment got me thinking, because I just picked up a second job. Cheers to you, friendo. It's so hot. So here's why I jumped at a second job. Look at this beautiful generic silver. Silver looks like it wants to go down. Whether it's lower spot, lower premiums, or both. I love the unloved. I'm like a prophet. I want a profit. I'm just kidding. I don't love the unloved. I love the unloved that I believe in long term. And I definitely believe in silver long term. Not because of these rascals trying to sell you silver because a Houthi drone hit a ship. I don't need new current events. I already know that almost all of our officials suck. And that is not breaking news. Breaking news for me is simply the price. I'm not thinking about how much the extra job will pay me in US dollars. At least not entirely. I'm thinking how much I'll make in silver. I'm not even kidding. If I can make about an ounce of silver an hour at a fun, social, part-time job, then sign me up. If silver was, say, $26, but the premiums were $5, then maybe not. Because a half ounce of silver an hour just doesn't sound good to me. We're spoiled, aren't we? A denarius used to be a day's pay for hard labor, I believe. But I think it was harder to make a denarius back then. Much harder. So there's the hustle. But what about you gotta live? I'll start by saying I had a great childhood and a very fun young adult life. Honestly, too fun, and it went on for too long. It doesn't take much for me to be happy these days. Honestly, with all I do, I still feel quite euphoric. I'm not addicted to anything. Well, maybe a little coffee and an evening melatonin. But I'm not hooked on anything that causes any type of desperation or anxiety. A quick run through, drugs, alcohol, sugar, tobacco. As long as I can get a good night's rest, hot showers, and clean clothes daily without exception. Remember, there's people out there with a stronger sense of smell than you. Plus, you tend not to smell your own funk. And I feel great showered and shaved and ready, even if I have a whole lot of nothing to do, which isn't often. Remember, luck is where preparation and opportunity meet. You don't know when the opportunity is going to show itself, but you do have control over the preparation. Yeah, and I left out, as long as I can also have some delicious cuts of deceased animals. Yeah, I'm happy with that too. That's good living. Oh, and to stay away from garbage people. I know that's very difficult for many. Some of us even have garbage friends and family. And by garbage, I mean gossiping, complaining, overly judgmental, addicted, anxious, irresponsible, pretentious, argumentative. If I left anything out, comment below. Everybody has a little some of these traits, but the poison is the dose. And you might think it sounds a little harsh to get rid of people because of these things, but you know, if you don't want to be happy, that's up to you. Me, I'm on the other side, and I know how important it is. And I'm not interested in going back. And I always try to stay mindful that I'm not doing these things myself. Because I don't want to repel wealth. Wealth doesn't need my problems. Well, unless I'm paying it, probably. So I'm fine working early morning to late at night 6 days a week. Because I know why I'm doing it. And I know it will not last forever. The hardest part of going to the moon is breaking gravity. It takes a lot of extra energy to do that. But once you break gravity, it's smooth sailing from there. So long as you can withstand the radiation of the Van Allen belt. That's it. That is it! Thousandaire Radio, wicked shout. All right, if you're still here, that means this is your kind of stuff. So don't be lazy, hit the subscribe button. Don't you dare leave without leaving a comment. Anything.